Hello, Taurus. This is Mary Elizabeth with your October 2022 monthly tarot forecast. Thank you so very much for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. Everything you do here helps this channel grow and is greatly, greatly appreciated. We are going to start off with the energy oracle. Give it a shuffle, cut it in half, see what's going on. So you, Taurus, are being asked to come from a place of strength and love. So if this is strength and courage and finding love for yourself again, or strength and courage for jumping into the love boat by allowing others to love you. What I'm feeling is, though, really this is about you, about self-love, about loving yourself again, about breaking down walls that you may have built up around you when it comes to love. You may have felt before that you had to protect yourself when it came to allowing others to love you, or you allowing yourself to love others without the feeling of being betrayed or hurt. So we have the Magician in the mirror, all tied up. So yeah, this kind of feels like that you're undecisive on how to move forward with this. The Magician in the mirror is kind of like the Magician. Oh, you also got the Goddess of the Moon. The Magician in the mirror is like the Magician in the traditional tarot, and the Goddess of the Moon is about listening to that intuition and connecting with your divine self. So you have two cards right off the bat that talk about you making the decision that you need to make, you finding that courage and finding that strength to love yourself again and to allow others to love you too, you finding that strength and courage and that magic and divine guidance within and from within and from above. So okay, slow down, Mary Elizabeth, just slow down. So the Magician in the mirror is you bringing things into balance, and you seeing what you desire to be, right? The reflection back. So the Magician in the mirror and you looking in the mirror, and that Magician is a reflection of what you desire to be. Someone who's powerful, someone who's strong and balanced and grounded. The Goddess of the Moon is all about using that intuition, connecting to divine, connecting to the not only the divine guidance within, but the divine, right? Be it spirit, source, God, be it whatever God or goddess or elemental that it is that you pray to. You have some pretty powerful help here to make a decision on how to go about being the person you desire to be, about knocking down bricks and walls that you've put up in front of you, releasing the fear and insecurities about allowing other people to love you. And you have all of the help that you need here, along with the strength, the courage, and the strength within, to make a decision that you need to make, whatever that decision is based on. If it's based on love, if it's based on allowing others to love you, if it's based on moving forward out of a relationship, if it's based on moving into a relationship, if it's based on just establishing you and who you are. Taurus, you have the strength here and the cheerleading section here to make this happen. So we're using the Earth Magic Oracle deck. Let's see what the guidance is here. So we have Volcano. All right, there's a lot of volatility here. There's a lot of anger here. Anger, hurt, resentment, disappointment. And maybe that's why you're undecisive about making this decision to step into this relationship or to knock down those walls, or even indecisive about allowing people in, allowing people to love you, allowing people to be a part of your life. Of course, if you're going through things like insecurities and doubt, and if people have projected onto you anger and hostility and disappointment and violence and all of these awful things, and of course you're going to be uncertain on what to do. But I think Spirit here is saying you can't live your life in solitude and live your life in solitude, away from or disconnected from, and also expect to connect with like-minded individuals who are gravitated to you by the power that you have within, and the light that you exude, right? So I think what Spirit is saying is that you're a very powerful individual, right? Between your connection with Spirit and Source, your connection with the divine, from within, your intuition, you're a person that people are naturally gravitate to. And because of the pain and hurt that others have bestowed upon you, you've been closed off. And it's very hard to acquiesce to the request of Spirit as being a healer or a teacher, but be closed off to individuals who seek your light or who are attracted to your light. So we have fairies, earth magic. I talked before about the elementals that you are connected to, and these could be fairies. This could also be you spending a lot of time out in nature, going out in nature, and really releasing and letting go of all of that volatile hostility that you may be feeling toward what others have done to you or projected onto you, or that you have unknowingly received from other people, right? There are other people who project shit onto us all the time, and because we are so hyper focused on one thing, we are unable to see it. So this is you spending time out in nature. This is you getting connected back to earth, spending time out in the woods or in a forest, near a lake, a stream, an ocean, grounding, releasing and reactivating those chakras, and getting back to who you truly are. You are truly a divine spiritual being, Taurus. You are really a person who exudes light that people are very much attracted to. And it's very hard to get to that light if that light is closed off or barricaded or, what I said, grounding, right? Okay, we get it. When I said grounding, either putting your feet in the dirt, in the mud, putting your back up against a tree, allowing the roots or the dirt or the ocean or the sand or the grass underneath your feet to help you clear and cleanse, to help you ground, to help you release any pain or anger or hurt, resentment, chaos that you may be feeling. And then we talk about reflection. We talk about going within. We talked about spending time in solitude and spending time alone with oneself, reflecting and reevaluating on your purpose and how you step into that purpose and how you release any pain or anger or hurt or chaos that you may have, that you may feel within from what other people have done to you, right? And you are being guided here. I mean, earth magic, grounding, reflection. You're being guided here to spend some serious time out in nature and get back to being the healer, the protector, the reader, the intuitive, the medium that you are, because you are strongly connected to Spirit. And Spirit says, we got you. And if you need help, we're here. You just have to have that strength and that courage within to release this and let it go and make a decision to stand up against those who have hurt you. Because the moment we give in is the moment we give them our power, right? The moment we stop being our true individual spiritual self, the moment we stop meditating, we stop praying, we stop reading, we stop being who we truly are, is the moment we give those other people power. And if these are people who are coming onto your thread, or family members saying that you're full of shit and that you can't do this and you can't do that, who cares what other people think? Why do we spend so much time giving a shit what other people think when we know who we truly are? Because we are all about feelings, right? We're feelings. We care that we don't want to hurt other people's feelings by telling them they're full of shit. We don't want to hurt other people's feelings by saying to them, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. We don't want to hurt other people's feelings. So we get down in the dumps and insecure, and we lock ourselves up and we throw away the key because we think, well, if so many people tell me that I'm not as connected to spirit as I am, or I'm not connected to the people, I'm not a medium, I'm not connected to those who have passed, or I'm not an intuitive, or I'm not a healer, I'm not this. All of these people are saying these things. All of these people saying it's against God's will, quote unquote. All of these people are saying that that it's not real, and I'm a witch, or I'm a devil this or a devil that. If all of these people are saying it, then it must be true. So I'm going to lock myself away, and I'm going to not do any of this at all. Screw that noise. We need people like you in this world. We need the healers, and we need the light workers, and we need the magicians, and we need the witches, and we need those who brim so much with light that we help those who are in the darkness find their way. So don't give up on what you were put here, birthed here, drifted here to be, right? So it's time for you to get out of your own head, to break down those walls, to start reevaluating and reflecting on what you have done. How many people you have helped? How many people have you brought from the darkness into the light? How many times have you used your intuition to help people better their lives or better themselves? How many times have you helped people using the magic that you have within? Right? It takes a lot of courage to put yourself out there. It does. So you're being guided to come back. Come back. All right. Oh, look at that. We have the sun. Yeah, and you may feel like there are people out there who are trying to manipulate you, trying to hurt you, trying to take and take and take from you. But you know what? You're so very protected. You are so very protected by spirit and source. You know, let the people say what they're going to say. Let the people try what they're going to try. But you are protected, and you have so much love and light around you. We have the Six of Swords. This is moving into a completely different direction, away from all this chaos and away from all this drama. And sometimes that's what we have to do. Sometimes we have to move away from the chaos and the drama in order to find ourselves again, in order to find our fun, our happiness, our peace, our sun again. And those types of moves can be heartbreaking and devastating, because this sometimes means walking away from people who we thought had our best interest at heart, walking away from people who we thought loved us, walking away from people who thought who we thought they supported us, but then it shows that they truly didn't. To them we were a joke. To them we were something to mock and to make fun of. And so what? And so what? And so what? You are a divine, magical being. You are a divine being that is connected, and the only thing that's different from you and those people who are making fun of you is that you have the strength and the courage to recognize, realize, and step into your powers and gifts. Those people who have made fun of you and who mock you never ever will. Never will, because they are blinded by what society says. They are blinded by this is bad, and this is bad juju, and this is witchcraft or devil worshipping and things like this, and God wouldn't approve of, and all of that crazy nonsense. But trust me when I tell you, Queen of Swords, it is time for you to make a decision to come back. It is time for you to make a decision to stop worrying about what other people think, to break down those walls, to come back to helping others, to come back, stepping back into the sun, to ground, to reflect, to release and let go all of that nasty uncertainty and insecurities that other people have projected on you, and that you have taken in, that you've accepted, that you said, okay, well, all these people are saying it, so it must be true and it must be right. No, it's not. No, it's not. Look, if you were in a group of people and one person yelled witch, groups of people gathering together can cause chaos and harm, or they can cause peace and good. We don't want to be around the people who cause chaos and harm. We don't want to be around the people who yell witch and then have 500 people running behind us with pitchfork and a rope. You know what I'm saying? We want to be around people who want to be attracted to the light and what it is that we bring. And the farther we are away, and the more we ignore and push away those people who are anything other than the people who are attracted to us by the good and greatness that we bring into their lives, the happier we'll be. Will you run into people who think negative of what you do? Yep, you will. But just like the Six of Swords, we turn our back and we walk away. Because what other people think of us is none of our business. It's their insecurities. It's their insecurities. It's their doubt. It's their anger, because they are not as open as we are to who we are as spiritual beings. And you're being guided to do that today. Step out of the unknown. Step out of the bullshit that other people have projected onto you. Yeah, okay, so moving away from all of that. You know, there may be a little bit of, I mean, you're heartbroken anyway. You're heartbroken anyway, you know? I mean, your heart is broken that you thought that people who really knew you mocked you. So it's time to just get away from that and make the command decision to be your true self. Who are you, truly? Who are you? You know, Spirit knows, Source knows, the divine being within knows. God, does he know? The fairies know. Dragons, they know. The gods and goddesses that you meditate to and visualize and make offerings to, they know. And they couldn't be more happy to have you on their side. So, fuck what the losers say. Get back to doing you. Until next time. Taurus, know that you're divinely guided in love.